Can you hear me now? Going dead. Okay, tell me if you can hear me now. I'll wait a second. Yes, okay. And that's... Dale, do you hear me now? Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay. Everybody here I see is on YouTube. But oh, there it is. I actually have, I'm actually live on Facebook too. I did it. Hopefully it stays live. So I see a bunch of you here, a bunch. And I got to tell you, so we went to, you guys, I swear I'm losing my mind. I'm absolutely losing my mind. I know that I had a meeting in my founders group this past week. So when I start to say something, I'm like, oh man, did I just say that already? But it was in the other group. So we went to Louisiana last week for a week-long class, and we're going to go back this next week for the second part. So for the second part. So we'll be limited on our social media. And so tonight was supposed to be our big reveal. And I'm not sure how many of you saw the post. Facebook is terrible. Terrible. So because we were in Louisiana last week and I had limited time to actually post social media out there, when you don't post for a day or two, then when you do post, Facebook stops putting your videos out. And so your reach is like this big instead of this big. So you may not, unless you physically go into the Create group on a daily basis, you may be missing a lot of posts or a lot of videos or whatever, which is really sad. I don't like that. I don't know how to fix it besides post every single day. And, I don't know about you guys, but getting hit in the face every single day by 150 million people is just social media overload for me. And so I don't like to do that. But gosh, it's kind of the only way to do it. But anyway, in Louisiana, we were doing glass. And actually, Mr. Wilson was in the class with me. And we made some really amazing things. I haven't really shown what we've made yet. Oh, I dropped something on my dish. We were in... Sorry. We made some amazing things. That was glass. I will be translating that to clay with full permission and blessings, and from the instructor. He's been pushing me to do this for several years now, and I'm finally going to do it. But tonight is about the March box. I didn't really have a theme, so to speak, other than March is the third month. So I thought I would do things in threes. And let's see, I'm going to write on my work table. I'm writing down what's in the box. Okay, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 different things that has 3 things of it, 3 versions, 3 whatevers, 3 whatevers. This is a really hard sneak peek without, I get Instagram posts from way back saying it's new. Yeah, and I've never been a really big poster of Instagram. I probably should. I just haven't. I like your curly hair. This is my natural hair. This is my natural curly hair. I took a shower, went like this, and got to working and didn't do anything to it. And so this is it. When it's straight, it's because I work really hard to get it that way, which is a pain. I know, you straight-haired people want my curly hair. Us curly-haired people want your straight hair. Nobody's ever happy, right? Hey, Paula. Anyway, so there are 15 things in multiples of 3s. I don't know how to do this without totally giving it away. Mr. Wilson, how do I do this? Okay, so I will tell you, I was going to do a demo of how I made this, but I decided not to. I'm going to chat a little bit, and then I'm going to show you a few things. Yeah, Melody, I got tired of straightening it daily. When my hair started falling out after I was so sick, when it started just falling out by the handfuls, that's when I stopped doing anything to it. But it stopped falling out. It's thin. It's way thinner than it used to be, but it stopped falling out. So I'm going to go in, get it cut, and start styling it again. Woohoo! Good luck. Oh, thanks, Mr. Wilson. You're no help whatsoever. Okay, so I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to go ahead. I did record a demo, but if I do that, I really want to. Tuesday we are going to go live again for the actual reveal. And so Tuesday is when I really want to explain how to use this stuff. You may look at it and go, what the heck? But there's a method to my madness. And this particular box, guys, is the most versatile box I've ever done. And in fact, Mr. Wilson, help me count it up because you know what's in here. You can make simply and easily by mixing and matching. You can make I'm writing this down so I'll get this. So that would be 3, count for me, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, wait, 9, and 9 is 18. So there's 18 going that way. 21, 24. Oh my gosh, over 30 ways to mix and match what is in this box. And it's all cohesive so that you can make sets that match, sets that mix and match, all of that. You know, maybe this is why I didn't do a sneak peek earlier because I can't figure out how to sneak peek this one. But I will tell you one of the things that I made. I'm going to show you. I did make something. I'm going to show you. But this time, Dale, come and do this because I don't know how to do it and not give the dang thing all away. So if I look like I'm struggling, guys, I am struggling. I will tell you, most versatile box ever. Over 30 ways of mixing and matching. Mixing and matching in sizes, mixing and matching in designs, in all kinds of ways. Gosh darn. You're dirty, Mr. Wilson, you're dirty. Oh. He's been out in his shop today hanging insulation because he doesn't want to go another summer without AC. And he's going to paint the classroom side of the studio this weekend. And then, of course, we're going to do the floor. My daughter's having a fit. Who's Kilburn Creations? Oh, I see him up there. And then we're going to do the floor. And my daughter's having a fit that Mr. Wilson and I have no business being down laying the floor. We're like, yeah, who else is going to do it? Are you going to come do it? She goes, no, you need to hire somebody. I said, no, we're going to do it ourselves. You guys would laugh at me. When we lived over in Garland, this was back in the day when my grandson was a year old. And my grandson lived there. My daughter was also living there. She was going to college full time. My grandson's mother was not in the picture. So I had left my job for a while to take care of him. And everybody was gone. I don't remember why or where, but everybody was going to be gone for almost a week or something. And Mr. Wilson had laid this whole house in wood floor. And we had cardboard taped down to the whole thing because we hadn't sanded it or stained it. And I got this wild hair while everybody was gone. Granted, it was 15 years ago, 16 years ago. I got this wild hair, went up to Home Depot, got that big sanding machine, got it shoved in my car. I don't know how I got it out at home, but I did. And I sanded all this floor. And then I proceeded to stain it. I don't know what I was thinking. I stained it with a sock. I had a sock. I was dipping it in the stain and rubbing it on the floor to get it even. And I will tell you, I ended up having a blanket and a pillow on the floor. And I was laying on it, rubbing. And then I'd lay on my other side and rub. And then I'd lay on my back and rub and cry and cry. Oh my God. I bit off more than I could chew. I couldn't stop, right? That's determination. Okay. Let me see. How can I show you this? Here's one of the things that's in here. Oh, I don't have that camera on. Here's one of the things that I created that's in here. Now, I normally will make a stencil to match whatever it's going to be made into. I did not this time. This is a full 12 by 12. Full 12 by 12. To make this dish I have here, I also used this with this. That's kind of weird, right? I did a perfect job on it. Mr. Wilson says that because he didn't have to do it. I did it all. And I used this. I used these three things to make this one dish. Now remember, there are 15 things in this box. That's only 3. You got 12 more things. So, what do you think I did with this? Oh, you know? Hey, Mr. Wilson, are you watching YouTube? I gotta go watch YouTube. Let me get over here, guys. I got people from YouTube, and I'm not answering any of their questions if they have them. Hold on. Can't believe I made Facebook work. And with the right camera. I'm just shocked. Is there anybody that's on Facebook? If you're on Facebook, will you put up a comment so I can see if I'm getting your comment? I'm getting all of the YouTube comments. So then I guess maybe I better go back over to Facebook and see if I'm getting any comments there. I see Carla's watching on Facebook. Christine is Well, well, I see you guys, so I guess I'm seeing it. Let's say yes. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Oh, okay. So I have I have trained y'all to go to YouTube, but I got Facebook working. I don't know if I could do it again twice, but I got Facebook working. Anyway, so here I used this, and I used this, and I used this. These three to make, and this isn't going to be a very long live. I'm not making anything tonight because I want to save that for Tuesday. But Annette from Santa Barbara. Oh, that's funny. We stayed in Santa Barbara for quite some time, actually at Tuscadero. Is that right, Mr. Wilson? Tuscadero? Oh, Dale, you're on both. Okay, good. So I'm going to show you what I made. You know what I did? I dropped something in this. Gosh, dang it. Excuse the big scratch in it. I just dropped something in it. I got it out, though. I'm good. Okay, and here's what I made. You ready for this? What are your thoughts on this? It's chicken season. We went yesterday. It's still wet. We went yesterday to get some more chickens because we had a bunch and our flock just dwindled. We have people dump their kitties and we end up with feral cats all over the place. They were eating our chickens. So our flock got small. Well, the price of eggs, guys, is terrible, terrible. And I have a freeze dryer. My son gets eggs all the time. My daughter gets eggs all the time. And we eat eggs every day. But we still had an abundance of eggs. So we decided, okay, we've got this freeze dryer. Let's freeze dry. So you take eggs and you mix them like you're going to scramble them. And then you pour them in the trays and you freeze dry it. And then you take that out and put it in your blender or food processor and ground it to little powder. And then we put it in mason jars and vacuum seal it with oxygenators inside. But before we did that, we did a test run. We freeze dried the eggs and then we reconstituted them into scrambled eggs. Yeah, you couldn't taste the difference. So now we've got great big jars of powdered eggs to be scrambled eggs. So, you know, like everybody with the bird flu, you don't know what's happening. So we're trying to stock up on eggs in case we need them. Janika, I don't know if I said your name right. I'm so sorry. Love the irregularities, such an organic, free-flowing. Yes. Because we went yesterday to get more chickens. They were free range, free flowing. Therefore, we did free flowing. Yeah, great for camping, Melody. Yeah, because you could just throw the powdered eggs in a baggie and no refrigerating or anything. Anyway, that's my free flowing chicken. When we went to get these chickens, I was trying to reach down and catch one of the chickens, and they were really friendly. 1-to-1, Amanda. If like 2 tablespoons of powder to 2 tablespoons of water is the equivalent of an egg. Start with 2 tablespoons of powder and like a tablespoon and a half of water first. And if you get too much water and they're a little watery, just sop it with a paper towel, it comes right up. But or do 1 to 1.5 to start. Anyway, I went to catch this chicken. And we were in this pen that had cows and chickens and ducks and mud. And just as I went down, my foot hit some mud. And Mr. Wilson said, how far did I slide? Anyway, 1 foot slid and just kept sliding and sliding. And I had this chicken. And I'm down and I'm going down. And I didn't want to let go of the chicken. And finally I'm like, oh, I'm going to face plant. So I threw the chicken and I stuck my hand down. And these fingers just buried like up to here in the mud, the cow poop, the chicken poop. But I didn't fall on my face. And when I finally figured out how to get up without getting all in the mud, I looked up And Mr. Wilson is crying. He's laughing so hard. Just so hard. He was laughing at me. He wasn't anywhere he could have gotten to me, but he thought I was going to face plant and come up with a mud mask. I did not. So, any ideas? Oh, and see, I did black around the edge. And I did little dots to mimic the shape. Did he? No, he didn't have time to video me because it just, I just went to reach down to pick up the chicken and I was fine. And my foot hit a slippery mud thing. I guess they had just dumped out their water trough and I hit where that was. And my foot just slid. Mr. Wilson said it was slow motion. But my foot just slid and Mr. Wilson says I was almost doing the splits. Yeah, and I feel it today. But I saved myself with just my 4 fingers and mud under my nails. It was nasty. Anyway, I know this is, excuse me, kind of short and sweet. I didn't want to reveal how I made this because that would give the whole box away, sort of. I will on Tuesday actually do the reveal, which means, yeah, he's ornery. On Tuesday, I will do the reveal at 5 and show you how I made this, show you everything that's in there. What this is going to make for you is unbelievable, guys. It's got tons. Cindy, if you just got here, here's one of the things I made out of this box. And that's still wet. I keep picking it up. Melts in your hands, not in your mouth. There are 15 things in this box that you can make. Well, let's see, if there's 15 items in the box, you're going to make well over 30 mixing and matching sets. And they don't even have to have a chicken on them. Just think what this would look like just like that. So Tuesday, I will show you how it's made, how I made it. It does have great attitude. I took this tail. It was called Reconstruction of the Rooster. I did not hand draw this rooster. But what I did was I took a bunch of different roosters and, I like this feather, I like that feather, I like this beak, but I like this one's eyeball, and I like this one's feet, and pull them all in like that. So this is my rooster. You won't find this rooster out there anywhere, but you never know. This rooster might have a mate. Maybe. This design might have a mate. Maybe. I don't know if you can tell by this. Obviously, a template. But it also has a matching center form. Frankenrooster. That is correct. Frankenrooster. So I can't, I'm sorry guys. This is a sucky live because I can't really do much without giving away the whole darn box. So will they ship out after the 18th or before? When's the 18th? Oh, they'll start shipping. In fact, we may start shipping them the day before the reveal if we have them all finished because, oh wait, if we'll be back. Yeah, we're trying to have them all done so that we can ship them. We may ship a day or so early because they wouldn't get to anybody beforehand. But I will tell you, on Tuesday at 4 o'clock, the price will go up. And this box is well over the cost of the pre-sale box and well over the cost of what the actual box will move up to on Tuesday. So if you haven't gotten one, you will cry if you don't get one before that price goes up, because when you see everything that's in this box and everything that you can do with it, you can do it a little bit farmy, a little bit contemporary, modern. It hits everything. It really hits everything. You know, I know that NSYNC is coming up and all of that, so I really wanted to push out a super special box, and this is it. Melody's excited. She loves chickens and roosters. Well, no, I didn't say there was a chicken in there. I just said he might have a mate. Maybe he'll mate. He may be a giant chicken. He may be a little chicken. He may be a middle-sized chicken. Shut up, Sharon. I'm giving it all away. All right. Frank was designed and created by you, so it's your rooster. Yes, it is my rooster. I may not draw from scratch, but what I do, I need to answer Facebook. But from what I do, it is mine. I reconstruction of the cat. He said I need to answer Facebook. Yeah, cock-a-doodle-doo for sure. Mr. Wilson, what am I needing to answer? Oh, am I going to NSYNC? No, I am not. I am not. Mr. Wilson was down for 3 weeks. It took way longer to heal from that. We are outside of this little class we're going to, but it doesn't have very many people. We haven't even been going dancing. We have a pretty good measles outbreak here in Texas, and Mr. Wilson has not been vaccinated because when he was little, he ended up in the hospital with allergic reactions to childhood immunizations, and so his pediatrician wouldn't let him have those. And so we are kind of steering clear from crowds right now because, golly, at his age, if he got the measles, what do you think would happen? So we're just hanging low, staying quiet, and that's what we're up to. And I'm not going to keep you because I can't keep talking without giving stuff away. Oh, I can tell you that this guy, oops, I don't know how to, this guy's going to be coming out. My baby butt heart. He's got a soft little baby butt. It's okay. If not, he can be modified to make him look female. Oh, on the chickens. I thought you were talking about Mr. Wilson. My heart's coming out. This is the baby. This is the baby one, but I have big ones. It's coming out. Maybe doing this one. Not sure. I can't. There you go. Maybe you can see what that looks like. Again, this one, oh, it'll probably break. This one was done with, that's all cornstarch, but this one was done with the new material. I just haven't I haven't even bisque fired it yet, but it even shows the definition and all of that. So we're working on that new material as well. It'll be a much lighter weight, stackable inside of each other. Oh, it's going to be great. We just have a few more things to kind of work out on that. Any other questions that you might have that don't involve me telling you what else is in this box? Diane, Miss Esby, are you hearing me now? Or was that from the very beginning when my mic, I hit my mic and it was off? Miss Esby. I have a really cool way to decorate this heart. A really cool design that I'm working on. I might have to get some pointers from Miss Paula on that one. Any other questions before? No, don't modify Mr. Wilson. Okay, Diane, that was earlier. Cool for the new material. Yeah, the new material, we have one thing left to figure out what to do with it. Oh, Mr. Wilson came up with a new shape the other day too. Y'all please hit the like button to help Sharon out. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, hit the like button, comment, and make sure you've subscribed. If you've subscribed, when we go live, you will get a notice on YouTube anyway. Facebook, I just got you figured back out, I hope, and I got you on Facebook. Let me grab something real quick. Hold on. I haven't even put clay on this yet. Mr. Wilson did this bowl. And I haven't even put clay on it yet, but it's that curve it with ruffles. Just, we have so many things we've worked on, and then they get pushed to the wayside. So they're coming. We have, we brought out our casserole a couple years ago, and our butter dish 3 years ago, and our bread pan 2-3 years ago, and I just have not circled back around to really start making things with them, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to start circling around to the things that we have and really start building big projects out of them. I have so many butter dish, bread pans, casseroles. Oh, and the thing about the casserole, we have created the form with the built-in gallery. So you don't even have to do that anymore if you don't want to. And that's kind of what I was waiting for, because I hate trying to put that in. It's built in now. Anything else? Oh, I will be, I talked to my founders group, and I got to circle back to them and get some more finalization. But, yeah, I have to talk to them before I announce this part. So I guess I won't announce that. Any other questions? Misty Lee, OMG. What is OMG for? OMG, because I almost face plant in the mud. I can do that. Wow, cool idea. You know, I don't know which idea you were talking about, Misty. I'm so sorry. Hey, Deb, did you just get on? If I'll show you, I'm going to put a video of what we did. This is one of the things I made out of this box. Oh, the bowl. Oh, this bowl. Yeah. Yeah, this bowl is pretty sweet. I haven't even put clay on it yet. This is a complete Mr. Wilson design. I'm creating a monster. I was creating a monster. The Ruffles bowl. The one that has like the built-in gallery for the casseroles. That's the Kiki dish, my daughter. Well, Bambi, on that, if you guys are on YouTube, you guys couldn't see her question. Bambi asks, will you ever make some forms for earthenware cone 04? Shrinkage is only 6%, so some forms and templates are too big for that clay. We make our forms come in a range from like a 5. The forms themselves start at a 5 and go all the way up to a 14 and everywhere in between. So I'm not sure of another size that you may want. So email me, SharonHoppyDesigns@yahoo.com, and let me know. Because there are 5, 6.5, 8, 9.5, 11, 12.5, 14. All of those forms, and then their templates range all together as well. So I've hit most of, but if I'm missing a size in there, please email me and we'll definitely talk. Oh, the gallery built in the bowl. Oh yeah. I mean, just think, if you took your dish off the form and all you had to do was stick a lid in it. Stick a lid in it. Just stick a lid in it, guys. Large pictures. Mr. Wilson, did you write that down? Mr. Secretary? Large pictures. I'm writing that down right now. For iced tea and sangria. How many of you here throw? Because we're primarily hand building. Yes, a casserole with a fitted cover. I've made, I think Paula has I don't know if she's still on, but she has my sunflower. Remember that sunflower, the dome sunflower that I put? It'd be a cheese crock. Those make good casseroles. I have, hold on one second. We have, Mr. Wilson made these way back. Remember when we started with the casserole thing? I did the, oh, shoot. Shoot. Remember when I did these? I used my Holly Holiday. Over a year and a half ago, but I didn't take the time in the live to put the gallery in, so I have never really fired it because, the lid's going to slide off. So we took care of that. Now you're going to have a gallery in it. We also made all of the casserole forms, which I've never shown, never brought out. These, because they're big and heavy, have 2 sets. But you can take the same thing, and we made the lids for them. But when I started doing the casseroles, other casseroles started immediately coming out, so I didn't ever come out. I just left it. But we're gonna do those with the built-in galleries. And these, Mr. Wilson sized all of these to like the Pyrex. Those were all done for the Pyrex sizes. Hey, Sherry Castanon, I love your horseback riding videos. I love watching those. We have sold all of our horses. We don't ride anymore. Primarily hand building, Cheryl. Okay. Cheryl, so you're back in Maryland. I thought you were moving to Texas. I'm building my studio so we can have hands-on classes because I thought you were coming to Texas. So, not anymore? Patty, yes. I was going to send you an email. We got it yesterday. Man, was it smushed. Yeah, that mailing debacle. So Patty had a order that we shipped out shortly after she ordered. And I think that order was placed in November. It was sent in December. And we got it back yesterday. Though, in the meantime, we actually sent her a replacement. And so I'm assuming, Patty, that it actually finally showed up at your house and you just put that return to sender. But yes, we got it yesterday. I appreciate you returning that back. There is a lot of issues with the post office these days. And we send packages. For instance, I got an email from somebody who placed an order February 28th. And she was like, I haven't received my order. And I'm thinking, well, golly, it's not even 10 business days yet. But I looked it up and I'm like, oh, we sent that out the very next day. And it's still trying to get there. I don't know what's going on with the mail service, guys, but just be patient with them. I will tell you this, they are not updating their tracking. So if you get your tracking and you follow it, it may or may not update. It may just show up at your house without ever having updated. So be patient. It's not on our end. It's on their end. All right, that's all I have, guys, unless you have other questions on the box. Let's see. Oh, crud, Bambi. I forgot about that. That's on me. I'll have to look up your email and see which one that was. I am so sorry. I'll look up the email on that. I totally forgot about that. That is on me. I'm pretty positive we never sent that out. Anybody else that I missed something on? You just got a new Mustang? Is it broke? Or is it wild? All right, guys. This is one thing you can make with this box. That is a very latticey, ribbon lattice design. And that's it. I'm not doing anything else today because I'm going live on Tuesday to show you how I did it. To show you how it's done. But isn't that adorable? That's adorable. That's adorable. Y'all throw. So, you know, for those of you that do throw, We have our banding wheel system that fits over your wheel so it won't slide off. But we also have our wheel system for the wheel that the insert, that's got the square inserts. One of our square inserts, am I still live on Facebook? Yeah, something on my computer went funny. That has the square inserts that fit with the hole in the middle. So when you have all your round forms, you can put that insert in your wheel system and use all of our forms with the templates and everything right on your wheel as well. So take a look at that. I don't show that because I can't get to my wheel, but I will. We're almost ready to get the studio going. You can put so much inside that center. What center? I'm not following conversations tonight very well, am I? Okay. So, guys, one last thing. The glass classes we're taking are amazing. And what I'm doing with that technique into clay, you're going to absolutely love. You're going to love what's coming your way. With that, I'm going to let you go. If you haven't gotten your box, you want to be sure and get it. This is just one design that's in there. It may be farmhousey, but it doesn't have to be. That's just the one I picked to show you. Center of that bowl instead of the rooster. Oh, yes. Got it. Yes. You don't have to put anything in the center. You can put it, and you can put anything and everything in the center. You can even put the kitchen sink in there. Everything fits in there. All right, guys, that's all I have. I will see you on Tuesday to actually show you. I am going to try to make as many of the combinations as I can, if I get the time. But you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed. I don't think I have any questions that didn't be on the list. Oh, for the casserole. It's been sitting here forever. It's not there anymore. It sat right there forever. Hold on a second. Where's that casserole? Guys, I bet it's sit back there for 8 months. Paula's seen it. Paula, I made one when Paula was here, but I took it off way too soon and it it collapsed. Can you see where you put your clay and then come around, and that's going to make your gallery for you, and then you would set the lid right inside, and it's got that beautiful curved shape. Yeah, I haven't put any new stuff out there because I have so much stuff that I've shown that I haven't gotten out, but we will. I should get it all out. All right, guys, that's all. I'll work on this tomorrow. Okay, let me ask you a question. Whether you're on Facebook, how many people do I have on Facebook? Oh, not many on Facebook because I have everybody trained to go to YouTube. I see Deb Garner said sharing me too. I'm not sure what the sharing me too was, and I can't see whether you're on Facebook or YouTube to find the comment. So please put the comment out there so I could see what it is you're saying. So what would you like to see come out first? The casserole with the gallery, the heart. Where's my heart form? Well, I don't know where the heart form is, but I think Paula's got one of my deep hearts. They're the Whimsy deep hearts. She's got one of mine that she likes to come peruse through what I have bisque fired and snag it to take it home and work her magic on it. It's a great collaboration. I make it, she paints it. So there's this one. There's this one. I've never brought this shape out. It's hard to tell. And then there's this one. And then there's all of the squares casseroles will have these as well. So if you had a choice of what we actually came out with next, what would it be? Okay, all of the above doesn't count, Misty. Gotta have something. Gotta have some favorite. We get an idea and we go jump in to the office, and a lot of the stuff that Mr. Wilson and I do, we collaborate on. This box was a big collaboration with myself, Mr. Wilson, my daughter across the pasture. If I'm stuck and I can't get something to look exactly right, you know, it's like, Mr. Wilson, come here. Kristen, come here. And we put our heads together. And when you see everything this box can do, you're going to go, oh my God. It was a 3-person. 3. March 3rd. Everything's in 3s. I didn't catch there were 3 of us involved in getting this one together. Gallery collection. Carla's Corner gallery collection. Melody Galleries collection. Let me see what might be going on Facebook. Patty, if the site seems to be in a loop, close out of your browser completely and then reopen it. Most times that will work, or into a different browser altogether. Let's see. I have no other questions. So, looks like, okay. So, the casseroles. Would you like to see Carla Price, the Heart Bowl? Would you like to see round or square first? Or oval? What would you like to see first in the casseroles? We can't do all of them all at once, but we can certainly go kind of like with majority. So do you want round or square or rectangle? I'm sorry, not square, rectangle. These are sized. There's a whole set. I couldn't carry them all. There's a whole set over there. And I will tell you, the one thing about our casseroles, if you can see, they're not directly straight up and down because it's hard to get the clay over that and then get the clay back off. We do have a slight angle, which lets the clay pop right off, and it makes it so much easier. Our butter dish is that way. Our bread loaf pan is that way, so that it helps that slide right off. So we've got, rectangle, square, round. Well, that's 1, 2. I got 3 rectangles, 2 squares, 2 rounds. Well, that didn't help me, did it? I do both. Okay. Well, we'll stay on track. Oh, I just broke my turtle's head. I just turned around and it broke his little head off. Look. I broke his little head off just now. He was so cute. Oh, where's your... Anyway, to the trash he goes. All right, guys. We will see you on Tuesday for the full reveal at 5, and hopefully we'll do Facebook again. It'll work. Do you still like YouTube better? Gallery collection, gallery collection. All right. We'll see you guys on Tuesday. Good night, everybody.